Here we are in section 6-2, exercises 10 through 18. Remember, in adding and subtracting fractions, first we're going to get a common denominator. And the way we can tell when we get a common denominator is by factoring all of them and then making sure all of those individual DNA pieces are in each denominator. Multiply top and bottom by the same thing. That's the rule with putting something into a denominator. You got to also put it into the numerator. And then we add or subtract those numerators, and then if we can, we simplify. All right, let's see what we got here. So first, factor. This guy is a difference of squares, so that's going to be an x minus 5, x plus 5. Okay, good. And this one's going to be, let me see, what times's to 30 and adds to negative 11? That's x minus 5, x minus 6. All right, so now we have them factored, so we can tell what we need. To get a common denominator, they already both have an x minus 5. Looks like this guy needs an x minus 6. And this one over here needs an x plus 5. There we go. And so when we multiply those two together, we get 2x minus 12 plus 3x plus 15. All over the common denominator of x minus 5 times x plus 5 times x minus 6. Good. And then we can simplify just a little bit more. This is 5x plus 3, I guess. 5x plus 3 on the top. That won't factor at all, so that means there is no simplifying once we get this denominator written out, x minus 6. Whoo-wee! That's big. All right, next one. We have, let me see, what do we have here? This is x plus 2, x minus 2. Good. And this one, x squared minus 3x minus 10. What multiplies to negative 10? That's an x plus 2. X minus 5, I think, is what that is. Good. So they both share an x plus 2, so this guy will need to be times by x minus 5. And this one will be needing to times by the x minus 2. Good. Okay, so we get 7x minus 35. Let's lower it down just a little bit. 7x minus 35 over, not over, plus 2x minus 4. So that's over the whole denominator, which is x minus 5, x plus 2, x minus 2. Good. And so this is what? 9x minus 39? Is that correct? Looks like that's what our answer is. 9x minus 39. Nothing factors out of that, so we're going to be left with 9x minus 39 over x minus 5 times x plus 2 times x minus 2. Oh, that looks good. Oh, let me not get into our problems down there. All right, number 12. This is, let me see. X plus 2, x minus 2. That's all we got. They're already factored as much as they can do, so we just have to multiply them by each other in this case. X minus 2 here, x minus 2 there, and over here, an x plus 2, and x plus 2. So we get 3x minus 6. That's that one. Then this negative, watch out for this. That minus 5 sticks all together. Minus 5x minus 10 over the common denominator of x minus 2, x plus 2. And so this is going to equal 3x minus 5x. That's negative 2x minus 16 over x minus 2, x plus 2. Oh, look at the top. The top actually factors. You could take a negative 2 out of the top and get, let's move it down just a little bit more, negative 2, be left with x plus 8. Oh, it didn't cancel. If that would have been an x minus 2 or an x plus 2, we could have canceled, just like in section 6-1. Negative 2, so you could write the answer like this, or like that one. Either way would be all right. Number 13, negative 3y over y minus 2 plus 7. Just a 7? Yeah, this is 7 over a 1. So in order to get a common denominator, we have to times by y minus 2 on top and bottom. There we go. So we actually get negative 3y plus 7y plus, not plus, minus 14. As we distribute that in and add these together, minus 14 all over y minus 2. And so that gives us, what is that? Negative 3y plus 7y. That's a 4y, positive 4y over y minus 2. Ooh, we could take a 2 out of the top, see if it'll simplify. 2y minus 7 over y minus 2. Nope, it doesn't. So we could have just left it like this. Good, let's mark that. Okay, good. Number 14. Let me see. 2 over x minus 7 minus 5 over x squared minus 49. We can factor this. It's a difference of squares. X minus 7, x plus 7. That's a difference of squares there. So we just need to, the only thing we need to do here is then times this guy by x plus 7 on top and bottom. So we get 2x plus 14 minus 5 all over the common denominator, which is x minus 7, x plus 7. Oh, good. So that's 2x plus 9 is what it looks like. And does that have anything common in it? So we can factor to see if that'll work. Not that I can see. So that must be the answer. 2x plus 9 over x plus 7, x minus 7. Excellent. All right, number 15. 2 over x plus 8, that one's already factored. Minus 3, remember the negative will go with that 3 even though they're quite a ways away. And then this is, x plus 8, x plus 8. So this is x plus 8 squared. That means it's x plus 8 times x plus 8. So that means we would have to multiply this by x plus 8. Now we get 2 of them, so x plus 8 here. And now let's add to the numerators. We got the common denominator, so we actually have 2x plus 16 minus 3 all over x plus 8 times x plus 8. And that's going to equal 2x plus 13, I believe. Not 3, 13 over x plus 8 times x plus 8. Not bad. All right, next one. Let's try on number 16. Common denominators. Oh, factored, and this is just x times x. That's good. And this is minus 7 over y. So we have an x, 2 x's, and a y that we need to get in here. So here we times this guy by an x and a y. X and a y. On this one, we just have to times by a y. And on this guy, we'd need 2 x's, an x squared. Are all three of them now the same? X squared y, x squared y, x squared y. Yes, so we have 3xy plus 2y plus minus, almost forgot that minus sign right there, minus 7x squared all over the common denominator, x squared y. Now, step number 3, simplify. Is there anything that comes out of the top? Nope, 3 and 2 don't have anything in common. And this only has x's, that only has y's. We're as good as we can get. Number 16, not bad. Let's circle that guy. All right, number 17. 3 over x minus 2 minus 5 over x plus 4 minus 2x. Oh, got a couple of minus signs in here. Got to be careful with those. And this guy looks like it factors to x plus 4 x minus 2. Oh, look, it shares the x plus 4 with that one, the x minus 2 with that one. This is the common denominator. Excellent. If that's the common denominator, then we just need to times this guy by x plus 2, and this one by not x plus 2. What am I thinking? It's an x minus 2 over there. Let's do that again. So we times this guy by x minus 2, and this one by an x plus 4. And now, are all three denominators the same? X plus 4 times x minus 2? Yes, indeed they are. So we have 3x plus 12. That's the numerator. Let's put this all over our common denominator of x plus 4, x minus 2. There we go. So 3x plus 12 minus, remember this minus comes in, so that's minus 5x plus 10. And then that guy is already there, minus 2x. 3x minus 5x is negative 2x minus 2x. They don't cancel. That's a minus 4x plus 22 all over x plus 4, x minus 2. Yeah, that's not bad. Now on the top, we could take a negative 2 out of the top, and we're left with 2x minus 11. That does not cancel with anything. Again, that 2 and that 2 do not cancel each other. One is part of a complete factor here, and the other one is a factor by itself, and so they can't cancel. So yeah, you could leave the answer just like this. Excellent. Okay, number 18. Okay, common denominators here. X, this is x times x minus 3, and this is x times x plus 5. Oh, all three of them have an x in it. That's pretty snappy. So we don't have to do the x. This guy needs both the x minus 3 and the x minus 5. Oh, that's going to take a little bit of work to multiply that out so it can add to everything else. This one already has the x and the x minus 3, so we're just going to times this by x minus 5. Oh, why do I do that sometimes? So x minus 3, x plus 5. X minus 3, x plus 5. Yes, yes, yes. And in this guy, we're going to just times by the x plus 5 on top and bottom. And then this guy gets the x minus 3 and x minus 3. Whew. Okay, so over the whole thing is going to be over x times x minus 3 times x plus 5. Okay, all three of them have it. Let me see this first one. Let's come over here to some scratch paper and do this x squared plus 5x minus 3x. That's plus 2x minus 15. Okay, good. So then that 4 jumps in there. So we get 4x squared plus 8x minus 60. Okay, now let's be careful. The minus 2x goes in here, so it's minus 2x squared minus 10x. And then finally, we get the 7, positive 7 jumping in, so we get a plus 7x minus a 21. Ooh-wee! Combine those together, and we get 4x squared minus 2x squared is 2x squared. The x's, we have plus 8x minus 10x. It's a negative 2x plus 7x is a plus 5x. And then finally, we get negative 60, negative 21. That's a minus 81 all over x times x minus 3 times x plus 5. Okay, so far so good. Now we've combined them, we've added them. We'll have to check to see if anything simplifies. 2x squared, we'd have to take 2 times negative 81. See if the top factors at all. That's negative 162. It's 2 and 81, 9. Ooh, yeah, let's write them out. We got 1 and 162, 2 and 81, 9 and 18. Nothing else. Let me see. A 2 and 9 and 9. Oh, 3 would have gone into it. 3 would have gone into it 54 times. Okay, that means 6 would have gone into it 27 times. 9 is there. I'm not sure anything else will go into it. Nothing that will create a positive 5. So there is our answer. Excellent. Okay.